I'm back with another video, folks, and in the last video that I did, yeah, so this is actually being filmed the same day and all that. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Walmart later on and find the trains that I've been wanting, and yeah, so yeah, folks, when it comes to like the two most important trains, especially the Thomas ones of the Thomas and Friends model trains, the four scale collections of Thomas and Friends of model trains of HO scale Bachman, N scale Bachman, O scale Lionel, and HO narrow gauge Bachman. That, yeah, don't mind me if I ever do decide to like get extras of those, because that's what I like to collect and do the most and all that out of all types of trains and all that. So yeah, if I get, and same thing with regular model trains as well for HO scale, N scale, and O scale. Yeah, if I get extras of those, then yeah, like, yeah, don't mind me at all and everything, because that's what I usually do is get extras sometimes depending what it is. And yeah, because it's those ones that I it's those two that I it's those two most important ones I love to collect. Yeah, but as for like other types of trains though, like these right here, because one time I almost thought about getting two or three extra coaches and one extra red mail car for a classic Gordon and classic Percy. I almost thought about that, but I'm like, you know what? No, because it's not like, because I'm not like that into like Trackmaster motorized trains anymore. I'm not I'm not that super obsessed with them. I'm still obsessed with them, but I'm not I'm not super de duper obsessed with them like I am with model trains nowadays. But yeah. So yeah, model trains, the two most important trains I love to collect are model trains of regular model trains of HO scale, N scale, and O scale, and the four model train scale collections of Thomas and Friends being HO scale Bachman, N scale Bachman, HO narrow gauge Bachman, and O scale Lionel. Yeah, for like those two most important trains that I love to collect, that if I collect extras of those or something, depending how I feel or what it is, then yeah, don't mind me at all. And I know I've said that before in the past, but yeah, I just don't do the ones that I feel don't count for the reasons that I've said in the past, long in the past. So yeah, and then even though I don't like to collect anything that's 100% all engines go, anything that's 100% all engines go, I do not like to collect that. If I end up do collecting anything that's 100%, if I do end up if I end up do collecting trains that's 100% all engines go, anything 100% all engines go, if I do, then don't mind me at all. But for now, I don't like to collect anything that's 100% all engines go of anything 100% all engines go for now. But I could change my mind, but nah, we'll see. But more importantly, yeah, the two most important trains, you guys already know what they are. So yeah. Um so now that I've said that and everything, yeah, let's get into the real video. All right, folks, I'm back with another video, and you know what? Today, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna do something a little bit different, change it up. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do one of these trains racing. I figure I'm gonna start out with talking classic Thomas and classic Gordon. I thought about doing talking classic Thomas versus classic Percy, but the batteries are a little bit low right now in classic Percy, so I figure, you know what? I'll park classic Percy and let's do talking classic Thomas versus classic Gordon. So yeah. Let me move them up here. All right, ready, set, go. Bust my buffers is right, Thomas. So yeah, folks, everything I've said about the two most important trains that I love to collect, which is the regular model trains of HO scale, N scale, and O scale, and then the other one being the 4 model train scale collections of Thomas and Friends model trains of HO scale Bachmann, N scale Bachmann, O scale Lionel, and HO narrow gauge Bachmann. That for those two, if I collect extras of them or whatever that I have, don't mind me at all. But yeah, and I'll just collect ones that, and I just won't collect some that I feel that don't count if I already have them. Yeah, for the ones that I already have, that if I end up collecting ones that don't count, yeah, if I collect ones that, well, no, because I won't collect anything that doesn't count, but yeah, or actually no, I've said it before in the past though. You know what, folks? I have explained it in the past before that. Yeah, I just don't collect the ones that don't count. Especially that I pretty much already have them, whether I got them in a set or separately. Unless it's a remake or OG, same item number or different item number, then that's one thing. But more importantly, folks, it just like depends though. But the most thing to focus on the most is like just me collecting and completing the entire 4 model train scale collections of Thomas and Friends. And then for me to keep continuing to collect model trains of regular trains of HO scale, N scale, and O scale. So yeah, folks, yeah, I won't repeat myself about it ever again starting today. Now that you guys already know, and yeah. Alright. So basically, folks, besides those 2 most important trains that I'm gonna keep collecting, that for other trains, don't mind me at all and everything. Any trains or any types of trains that I'm just going to collect nowadays, whether they're my favorites or not, or what the situation is, that basically, folks, you know the deal, that I'm just going to do a normal review about it. Like I said in my other video, I'm just going to do a normal review on it, give my opinion about it, and yeah, and just not repeat myself. So yeah, starting today, I won't repeat myself. So yeah. Okay, here we go. Going forward, folks, I'm just going to enjoy the train hobby. Just do what makes me happy, you know, so yeah. So far, talking classic Thomas is in the lead. Gordon's far behind. Oh boy. There we go. So yeah, folks, in my next video, I'm not going to repeat myself anymore, and I might have said this before, I do have a little bit of trouble. And like, when to stop repeating myself and everything, and yeah, if I do repeat myself and all that, if it's the same thing that I've been talking about, ignore me. If it's something new that I never talked about, then don't ignore me. But if I talk about that new thing and repeat myself about that, then definitely ignore me. So yeah. But I've been getting better, folks. I've been getting better at it. So yeah. And I'll stop repeating myself right now. And just be like every other YouTuber, model railroader, and rail fan, and just be normal about it though and everything, and just do what makes me happy, you know? I don't gotta keep repeating myself 10,000 times. Like whatever I collect of trains or whatever is what I collect, but I don't have to keep explaining it. I just gotta just do it, and just do what makes me happy, you know? And then I just do a normal review about it, an unboxing review, and just give my opinion about it, you know? Then I can say if it's my favorite or not, or what the situation is, but just as long as I don't repeat myself, you know? So yeah. So yeah, I'm not gonna waste my breath anymore and waste my time and my film and everything. I'm not gonna waste everybody's time, including mine, no more. I just keep repeating myself over 10,000 times. And yeah. And it starts today. And hey, if I repeat myself, ignore me, folks. But other than that, I'm learning that I'm just wasting everybody's time or my own, especially my own time, because of just, if I keep repeating myself, me repeating myself, I'm learning that I'm just wasting everybody's and my own time. Well, yeah. And it starts today, folks. I'll stop repeating myself, I promise. Now that I got that off my chest, and it starts right now, I won't repeat myself. And yeah. But yeah, folks, yeah. Yeah, no, talking Classic Thomas is definitely faster than Gordon. Or you know what I'll say though is that maybe if I put new batteries in Classic Gordon, then Maybe he'll be just as fast as Talking Classic Thomas, but we'll see. Ah, no. Well, Talking Classic Thomas won that race. All right. All right. Pretty much Talking Classic Thomas won that race. So, so you know what? I'm gonna figure out what other train I want to do. You know. All right. I'll do Classic Percy. Why not? Oops. Okay. All right. On your mark, get set, go. This is what happens, Gordon. We got to start over now. On your mark, get set, go. Oh, wait. Oh, the coach. Okay, yep. I don't think the coach can handle these bumps right here. Okay. So you know what? We'll start it over here. All right, ready, set, go. The one thing I like about this launch and build delivery set, folks, is that it's got those things where you can like stop the train like this and everything. They got one right here and one on the other side, and then you can basically kind of do like a train race and everything. Yeah, you can basically kind of do like a train race, even though it's only like one track and everything. Basically, you can run like kind of like 2 or 3 trains and everything, just as long as they don't collide. So yeah. Yeah, I really thought about getting 2 or 3 extras of the Gordon coaches over there for the classic Gordon, and 1 extra mail card for the classic Percy. I thought about it though, but but no, I don't. But yeah, no, I don't usually collect extras of a train or something like other types of trains. I only collect extras of something when it comes to the two most important trains. Yeah, when it comes to the 2 most important trains, which you guys already know what they are, the 2 most important trains, when it comes to those, I only collect extras of those, depending how I feel or what the situation is. But for like other types of trains that I like to collect, whether they're my favorites, not my favorites, or what the situation is, that when it comes to other trains that I like to collect, I usually don't collect extras of, including these ones right here. I don't collect extras of them, or what? I only collect extras or something for the 2 most important trains that I love to collect. So yeah, that's all I'll say, folks, about it. And yeah, and I won't repeat myself about it either. So yeah. You know, Percy. All right, no, I think I'm gonna say Gordon won that one. So yeah. Alrighty. Ah. All right. Mark, on your mark, it's set, go. So I won't repeat myself about those either. I won't repeat myself about what I just brought up and everything a few moments ago. I won't repeat myself about it. And yeah, because going forward, I won't repeat myself ever again. If I do, ignore me. And yeah, I'm not gonna waste anybody's time or my time anymore of just wasting my own breath talking about the same thing and repeating myself about the same thing. I'm just gonna do what makes me happy. Whatever I love to do about trains or whatever, or what I usually like to do with trains and everything, or how I collect them, or what. That just like keep it to myself and just not repeat myself, with trains. And yeah. Or you know what, folks? Let's switch this up a little bit. Almost switch this up a bit. Whoops. Let's see, do I want to... Alright, folks, I decided to be silly again. So, you know what? Here we go. Let's do this. I got the regular Thomas and regular Percy, which when I say regular, when I say regular, they're considered a 2-pack or and case A. So yeah, so we got case A. Well, I call them regular, so I'm gonna call them regular. So we got regular Thomas and regular Percy. So regular Thomas is pulling the Talking Classic Annie and Clarabelle from the Talking Classic Thomas, and then the regular Percy is pulling the Classic Thomas Troublesome Trucks. And yeah, here we go, folks. Let's run this. Aha. So here we go, folks. Look at this. Oh. Yeah, when I'm done running Thomas and Percy like this, folks, I'm gonna put them back in the order where they go. And yeah. Alright, that's it for today's video. Leave a like and subscribe, folks. Peace out.